Hello there, and welcome to another edition of Andre's Artist Profiles here on YouTube. Today we're going to be celebrating the 64th birthday of Mr. Roger Hodgson. He was one of the original founders of the progressive rock band Supertramp in 1970. They were financed by a very wealthy man, according to legend that is. You know how rock legends are, to form a group, but they apparently emancipated themselves or whatever, and, went on their own way. I don't know how much truth there is in this, Between Wikipedia and everything, facts are always being disputed, but Supertramp exist. They're there. And Roger Hodgson is apparently no longer with them, and I don't know if the band is still together, but I don't have every single album Supertramp ever made, but here's what I do have. I have this album. I love this cover. It's called Crisis, What Crisis? From 1975. Excellent, visually eloquent symbol of denial on the cover that I like. People call bands like Supertramp pretentious. They have since the 90s, but you can't get less a pretentious message than that. Not even remotely implicit. Now, this album has become part of pop music lore. Breakfast in America. I love that album cover. This 1979 album was when Supertramp really struck gold in terms of having hits. The Logical Song, Goodbye Stranger, Take the Long Way Home are all found on this album. Really, aside from that, it's a very strong progressive pop rock album. But they managed to get a good mileage of hits out of this one. The next album was Famous Last Words, which came out in 1982. This album is stronger on kind of softer pop songs, more ballads. I didn't care for this album all that much at first, but I really learned to love this, and it's a great album by Supertramp from 1982. The next album, and this is one of my favorites by them, Brother, Where You Bound, because it contains a 5-6 minute plus groove called Cannonball. A really huge progressive funk horn-packed groove, and this is a very soulful album I find by Supertramp. A good mixture of soul and progressive rock from 1985. Cannonball actually comes in at 7 minutes. I remember my father was also a big one for that song too. I love it. Anyway, the next album was Free as a Bird from 1987. Very underrated album. Again, on the pop funky side, but if you prefer progressive style Supertramp, you may not like this as much. So this is what I have for Supertramp, and happy birthday to Roger Hodgson. And as for the rest of you out there, I will see you next time.